Welcome to Rani Ki Vav. On July 19, 2018, the Reserve Bank of India unveiled the revised design of the 100 rupees banknote, which features the stunningly ornate 11th century Stepwell, Rani Ki Vav, located in Patan, Gujarat. Built by the Solanki Queen Udayamati as a memorial to her husband, King Bhima I, the Stepwell is extremely well preserved. It is about 65 meters long from the entrance to the well, about 20 meters broad, and more than 30 meters deep. A Vaishnava site, which was common at the time since in mythology Lord Vishnu is intimately associated with cosmic waters, the Stepwell also has a number of Parvati or Gauri sculptures, which are meant to represent the queen as a widow, who builds the Stepwell as a means of penance, appeasing the gods so that she can be with her husband in another realm. There are 700 to 800 sculptures of deities and mythological figures. Since the site had been flooded for around 800 years, these sculptures and ornate pillars have been exceptionally well preserved. Rani Ki Vav was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2014. Many inscriptions and oral tradition testify to the practice of digging wells in memory of dead relatives. Udayamati constructed her stepped well as a memorial, following a practice sanctioned by tradition. As many as 15 images of Saiva Devis, who may be regarded as members of the 12 Gauris, Dvadasa Gauri, who are at the center of a cult exclusive to women, are present now. We can imagine that Udayamati, in portraying Parvati, separated from Shiva and practicing austerities for reunion with him, was referring to her own tragic widowhood and her own yearning for a reunion with Bhima. We will see the avatars of God Vishnu, Mahishasura Mardini, and various goddesses. Varha, this avatara, has a human body and a boar's head. He strikes a heroic pose as he lifts the earth goddess out of the ocean. Second avatar Vamana, who appeared in the court of the Daitya, demon King Bali, to reclaim the supremacy of the gods, is a plump acolyte depicted in a loincloth. Rama, this is an unusual four-armed figure of Rama, hero of the Ramayana, holding in his hands an arrow, a sword, a shield, and a bow. Balarama, this avatara is standing with a slight bent, with his weight balanced on the left foot. In his four hands he bears a plough, a lotus, a pestle, and a citron. Yesha, his snake patron, spreads his three jeweled hoods overhead. Buddha, this unique sculpture has a slender form befitting that of an ascetic. He is standing with his body slightly bent, in a short loincloth and an upper garment, a coarse cotton sash slung across his chest, a rosary around his neck, and a long garland down to his ankles. Kalki, the incarnation that Vaya is believed to be assuming in future to destroy evil, is represented here as a warrior and a sovereign ruler. Durga Mahishasura, Durga's violent form strikes an aggressive pose, planting her left leg on the ground. She wields in her 10 right hands a trident, thunderbolt, arrow, mace, goad, spear, discus, lotus, kettledrum, and sword. In her 10 left hands she holds a shield, bell, skull cup with a fish, 3-headed cobra, war horn, bow, noose, the demon's hair, and the shaft of the trident. The buffalo is shown to be buckling under her thrust, his tongue hanging out, and his human form, wielding a sword and shield, emerges to continue the combat. Durga's lion attacks him from the rear. Bhairava, this niche houses a 20-armed dancing Bhairava. His 8 discernible right hands display a dagger, the gesture of striking or slapping, a thunderbolt, a baton, a kettledrum, a sword, and a cobra. His wild dog is mauling a decapitated corpse and is reaching up to lick the blood oozing from the freshly cut head in the deity's hand. Thank you for watching my video on Rani Ki Vav. Hope you liked it. You can view several apsaras in different poses. One of the terraces on the front face of the 4th pavilion, facing the reservoir, has 6 interesting sculptures. They are Brahma, Vayu, and Shiva, the 3 great gods, with their consorts, on one side of the pavilion, and the 3 gods of good fortune, Gya, Kabura, and Lakm, on the other.